All right, peace, peace, peace. Hope all is well with y'all, brothers and sisters, man. Hopefully, the Most High your house is blessing y'all day. By His mercies, we aren't consumed, man. Let's go out there and showing that love and kindness, man. And honestly, man, because it kind of felt good to, tell that your loved ones that you love them, man, before they pass away and things of that nature, or just show that love before people like that. I read what like we read in Sirach all the time, man. Do good to our friend before thou diest, man. Even though they how much loved ones that they know you love them, but still, man, show that love, man, because shoot, man, you never know, man. We not promised tomorrow, man. Because honestly, man, because when you just because there was a situation yesterday, man, like a teacher at school I'm working at. I'm not sure how long ago. I'm not gonna say it, but she lost both of her parents and things of that nature. And then when you see people just constantly like passing away left and right, man, like that's all that Lamentations 3:39 so key. What does a living man have to do but complain? One being yet alive in the Most High house, shot in their body, in the spirit. I was reading the morning prayers this morning. I mean, listen to morning prayers this morning. That First John, no better than you that he that is in the world. But yeah, man. But I was just talking about this with my brother yesterday, man, because we was talking about how much we appreciated one another, man. But also too, man, how I kind of want to touch on something like I touched on. You know what? Because this is probably the Luke 15, the prodigal son parable, man, is probably my favorite what you call 'em, parable that Yahushua ever taught, man. That's probably my favorite one. Probably one of my favorite chapters in the Word, in the Scriptures. But because we was kind of talking about that yesterday, man. Because me and my brother, how there's no life without the Most High, man. And, because actually, it's all going to tie in. Because today's the 21st, and I'm about to get that because it's the key component of like how the Most High and Yahushua is life, man. Even on the natural side, you could be living, but without them, you're dead. So that's what I'm going to get on to, honestly, man. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So because it's just like seriously, man, don't be like separated from life, man. Choose life over. That's when Moses said choose life, man. He was just talking about he's talking about everlasting life, of course. But even on this side, he said, listen, choose life, man. Having the faith in the Most High and your house, man. You could Thomas Season had Thomas Chance had anybody, but like Deuteronomy 4:40 says, it could prolong your days if you keep faith in the law, statutes, commandments. But also too, man, like. This is life, man. Honestly, man, because it's because now, man, honestly, have I not been in the Word, man, and I'm kind of glad it's all praise to the Most High for this, man, because now, since I've been in the Word, man, my what you call my what you call because I can't remember what plans on I had before the Word. Not saying the stuff I had going on before the Word, wasn't nothing too crazy, nothing bad, but now I can't even think of it like that because it's with this, it's because what it is too. There's a lot of things too, it's like the same dynamic with a man and woman relationship now, because a lot of times men say, what do you bring to the table? No, honestly, it's okay, how can a woman serve at the table, man? Because it is too, it's cause in this current kingdom, this current society, in Esau's kingdom, man, this current society, man, it's being taught the mother God is the divine feminine worship, man. So it's and a lot of people come with a lot of times people come with that mindset to the Most High Yahushua, man. Or there's people shoot all different fractions. I'm not just saying one, man. Because what it is too. I think people think the Most High is a genie, man. We know he's supposed to fit he's supposed to fit into our will. No, man, we supposed to work. It's the opposite, man. Our will things. I know. Let me hit the Luke 14 real quick. Because before I go into Luke 15, yeah, man. Because we're on his time, man, honestly. Let me hit this Luke 14. Real quick. It says Luke 14:26. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yea, and his own life, he cannot be my disciple. So yeah, man, we finna as the Most High house, I was man, as that, man, their help me, man, we got to fit into what they got going on, man. He's not in like like that's why he says, listen, acknowledge me in all your ways or things like that. And it's like, okay, if it's in his will, he might bless you with what you want, things that you desire. But we're on his time, man. That's why Sirach 51, the last just said, work your word times. In his time, he'll give you your reward, man. That's going into a multitude of things. War, or of course, your labor of the kingdom, the everlasting kingdom, of course, in the world to come, and also too, even on this side as well, like because the kingdom is within. Like honestly, it starts within. But man, honestly, we're on their time, man. Like he's not. They not no, it's not them, because that's what it is too. And I had to still remind myself of that too. It's like, listen, that's why I always say be in the Lord's will, or like let me hit this in Sirach real quick, man. Before I hit this, man, because I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but because that's why make your call on an election sure. That's why it says this in Sirach. It says Ecclesiastes, also in Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to put off to the Lord, and put. Ecclesiastes also in Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not far off from day to day, for suddenly the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So yeah, man, because that's why even David said, listen, in Psalms, listen, I may haste to keep his commandments, and the faith in him and his commandments, man. Like Peter says, make a call on election sure. And I think it's in somewhere in Chronicles, or like how I said, give us a day our daily bread, man. Not only just the food and things that you need, but the bread as in the word, man, honestly. And also too, he even said, like, take that steak up daily, man. So it's bunch of scriptures saying the daily, man. Because even I remember what's called brother Chief Ephraim, he made a post about online one time. He said, listen, it's kind of, it is like, that's why I always like quote that wise earth and that's the power, that Proverbs 16:1 that James says, like, if the Lord's will, man. Because like doing that, because sometimes I hate to check myself, like, I was like, okay, I gotta do something, gotta read something, gotta do something each day for him, man. No matter how tired I am or something, I gotta do something at least, man. But that's me personally get, like, not just on here camera. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all brothers and sisters do something as well, man. Because he said, listen, because I think he even said, man, it's kind of powerful in the sense, it's kind of powerful in a way to do that. Say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, man. Because like it's no guarantee, like that there's tomorrow, man. One, the Most High house, so they don't need me at all, man. Like that's why Paul says, listen, I do this, man. At least I be a castaway, like and that's what Psalm says. Listen, David says, listen, cast not the Holy Spirit away from me. Don't even turn me from your presence, Lord. So things of that nature, man. Because it's like this, man. It's something like that. It's like in that sense, man. It has to be like like that woman that wants to just wants to. It's nothing like finding like a woman like that just wants to be with you, man. Or it doesn't even have to be a woman per se like that. Just somebody that just wants to be with that, kind of like genuine, like that video I did a while, like 2 days ago, I think, or a few days ago, about love without dissimulation, man. It's not being with people that just want to be around you, man, or you want to be around them, man. Actually love you, man. It's that same dynamic, because like we're loved ones, friends, things of that nature. And that's where that John 15 comes in. Like, ye are my friends, man, as long as you do what I say, man. Just like Moses, Abraham was a friend, Moses was a friend, David was a man at the Most High's mind, man. So yeah, man, that's just in your house, mind. That's just what it is. But let me hit this Luke 15, man, because there's no life without them, man. Honestly, yeah. Let me get this Luke chapter 15, because this is because here's a key point about this whole parable, man. Because honestly, I touched on this in that aspect in the past that what was I gonna say? Yeah, man, because like we're like this prodigal son. The nation's the prodigal son. Israel's the prodigal son. Like we're kind of like, I think the brother y'all all mentioned this, man. We're kind of like Absalom in that sense to the Most High Yahushua, man. We're like that, man. But David, that's like but the mercy that David had on his son, man. Still, like not that we're trying to. Not that we can't kill we can't kill them, because Absalom, of course, was trying to kill David, but we can't kill the Most High house, but just our actions, man. We just like yeah, man, how that resent and how that worshiping other gods, other philosophies, as see, or just not being faithful and obedient. That's why we've been or wanted to do our own will. That's why we've been in the situation we've been in. So, that's why the Hebrews 2:3 says, "How can we get out of this state?" Be honest. Even before captivity, man. Like the brother Assembly Firstborn said, like just overcoming death, man. Because even before Israel was a nation, man, we still had a problem that of death, man. Honestly, man, because with Adam and things of that nature. But yeah, man. And that's why it is. That's why I said. That's why I always say. Listen, that's on First Corinthians 15. It says the last enemy shall be death. Man, that's what Yahushua came to do. Came to give us the. He overcame death, and through him we can overcome death and live forever. And that's what, and go back to just like how the Most High and Yahushua, how they planned it to be, man. Because like he says in Isaiah, I planned the end from the beginning, man. In Wisdom of Solomon, he said, listen, he created man to be immortal, but things happen, things transpire, and that wasn't the case. But now we can be like that, through Yahushua, man. So, but yeah, man, I'm kind of digressing a little bit, but yeah, let me grab this Luke chapter 15 real quick, cause yeah, man. Luke 15 and verse 13. In many days, In many days after the younger son gathered all together, took a journey into a far country, and there he wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent it all, there arose a mighty famine in the land. He began to be in want. And we know this pretty much. And he riotous living. He was just going off, things of that nature. He's just yeah, man. But it's the fact that he came back though, man. He humbled himself, man. He said, listen, I need my father, man. I want to go back to to man. This is the all parable for us coming back to the Most High Yahushua, man, faith. But here, if y'all read the whole chapter, because I'm not really gonna go into the whole thing, just to time, due to time. But I really want this point. I really want to get this. Luke 15 verse 24. Here's the point. It says, "For this my son was dead, and is alive again, and he was lost and is found. They began to be married." So yeah, exactly, and that's very deep, man. Because it says, "Listen, my son was he really dead? No, he wasn't dead, man. But the spirit, without him, that's why I mentioned, without Most High Yahushua, there's no life, man. So that's why he was dead. He was doing his, he was partying, living up, but and then he probably realized, damn, there's still a void missing, man. Like May said on his podcast, man. It's he said, listen, man, people get do all these things, in their life, had the businesses, had the money, things of that nature, and or do something. But he said, listen, there's a void missing, and he said, and it's God, and that's a fact. I said, yeah, that's a fact, man, because he's basically saying there's no life without them, man. There's no life without the Most High or Yahushua, man. Honestly, on this side or the next. He said, "For this my son was dead and is alive again." Because man, it's the spirit that it's the spirit that makes alive, man. It's the spirit that quickens, man. Honestly, it says in John. I might grab that real quick, but I might hit this Proverbs real quick. But yeah, let me read this again though. "For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found, and they began to be married." Yeah, so and that's one of the fruits of spirit is joy, man. And that's what it is, man. Because it is too. Because you're not alone, man. As long as you got the Most High Yahushua, man, you're not alone. Even though it's a balanced thing, because I did say because I did touch on the fact that this is really a lonely walk, and the aspect it is, because I talked about Noah and in Isaiah how he said, "I call Abraham alone," things of that nature. But of course you're gonna have brothers and sisters with you if you in the congregation camp or whatever, or even just if you're not just have actually brothers or sisters with you, beloved with you in the word, but still, at the end of the day, Second Ezra said, that city, only one man can go through at a time, or or like just work out your own salvation, fear, and trembling, things of that nature. But but like John 16 says, listen, the house I even said, listen, I'm not alone because I got the Father with me. But I'm saying that aspect of as an actual like physical like people, man. But but in the spiritually, man, you're not alone, man, because the the Most High house is with you. But I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, I'm gonna hit this in Let me read this Luke one more time, then I'm gonna read Proverbs, then I might hit John, then some other places, because I do gotta go. For this is my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. They began to be married. So yeah, man, and that's because that's one of the fruits of the spirit, man. Joy, man, being happy, man, in the Lord, man. Honestly, man, like take joy in this, man. Just knowing them, like honestly, man, just be happy, man. That's what it is. Because it's like, I get it, man, like, anytime that we're going to go through human experience, man, like, even I'm going through something low right now. I was going through something low right now, but still, I still got to maintain the joy. God still, you know what, shout out to brother Assembly Firstborn too, because he mentioned this, like, listen, like, even though I still got to work on this, like, me personally, before all mine, is like, I hold stuff in. I don't really, like, when it says, like, bear each other's burdens, I can make it, like, say if somebody asks me what's wrong, even before the word, even after I'm still in the word, I still kind of keep it on myself, like, no, don't worry about it, but still, no, you gotta let other people bury the burdens for with you, man, because it's with there for a reason. Just don't hold it in. Like, go to your brothers around you, go to an elder, like, sometimes it's, in the word, most importantly, because he's gonna give you godly counsel, like, but go to the right person, of course, but he's gonna give you a godly word. But sometimes even too, if it's outside the word, hey, if it's a wise person, hey, because I was talking about this with my brother yesterday, but yeah, man, but that's just is what it is. But also too, man, but like the brother somebody first one said though, it's like, but at the same time, I still, like, you still kind of don't even want to talk about, like, your feelings too much all the time, because then that's kind of fleshly and you'll stay there, because once it all starts in the mind, you'll kind of stay there, and it's like you'll constantly be talking about it. Then you won't be in a spiritual state, you'll be more in a carnal state. So it's a balance to that, to that, because I was never thought about it. It's like, yeah, that's probably another reason why. I'm not saying that's the most reason why I don't, because that's a flaw of mine, but I was like, thinking the aspect is like, okay, that's not too bad, but still you gotta work on that, as not justifying it, but still you still gotta work on that, because bear your burdens and each other's burdens in there for a reason, but still, like, you still a balance, because you don't want to stay in that state, because you start think about that. But anyway, that's just neither here nor there. Let me get this Proverbs 21:16, because he said, even though my son was dead, he's alive. Because yeah, man, let me hit this Proverbs chapter 21, because because today's the 21st. It says, and it says, the man that wanted out of the way of understanding, the way of understanding, and that shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So yeah, man, let me read this again. It says, the man that wanted out the way of understanding, shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So yeah, it says, notice how it says the way of understanding. What, John 14:6. I was going to go there, but I'll just go there real quick, man, because I was about to go to John. We're gonna stay in John for a little bit. Yeah, we're going to understand it, man, because there's only one way, like, in your house I said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yeah, and see, oh wow, I forget, and the life. See, like I mentioned, like like we mentioned, there's no life with without them, man. He said exactly, because he is life. Honestly, the Most High house right there, they are life, man. On this side and next, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Yeah, let me read this again. John chapter 14:6. It says, Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So yeah, if you don't, you're a thief and a robber. But yeah, let me get this too, because like speaking of like he was dead, but through spiritually, like yeah, exactly. Now you're alive, man. Once because that's that Hosea 5:15, and that 2 Chronicles 7:14, man. As long as we gotta humble ourselves and come back to the Most High Yahweh, man. That's just what it is, man. Honestly, because it's all on the Most High Yahweh's time. But that's why Matthew 23:37 he says, listen, like I would have gathered y'all like an eagle, or a chicken does his hens, or an eagle I'm calling, I'm calling, not call, I'm I'm not quoting it verbatim. I know I'm butchering it, but like I said, but due to y'all behavior, man, I'm not. I've been delivered y'all, but that just is what it is. But how y'all acting, but at the end of the day, not things gonna happen on the most high house y'all's time. It's not a matter of what we do, because it's about their time, man. Honestly, and that's even most even the your house. I said, listen, that's up to the Father when things gonna happen, man. But to the gospel being preached and to scatter the power of the people, man. So a lot of times, because it's like I said, it's not about us, man. It's really about us. We play a big role, but it's not about us at the end of the day. But anyway, let me get to John chapter 6 and 63. He says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth; the flesh profiteth nothing. The words I speak to you, unto you, they are the spirit, and they are life." So yeah, man. So yeah, exactly, man. It's it's the spirit. It's the spirit, honestly, man. That makes you alive, man. Like having His spirit, man. Like exactly. That's how you alive, man. Seriously. You know. Yeah, so and also too, I use that now. I'm just when I think about that scripture, man. You know, honestly, man, because I try to that's why I watch things with spiritual eyes and ears, man. Because your house out or spoke spiritually, man. He's just was always talking spiritually. So, you know, let me hit this John chapter 1, man, because it is like talking about the prodigal sons of Israel being sons of Jacob, some prince of power, even sons of Most High, man. Yeah, the Most High get the Yahushua, the Most High Yahushua through Yahushua, man. He's giving us power to be the sons of Him, man, sons of God. Honestly, sons of the Most High. They're sons, man. Honestly, man. That's what Revelation said. What He shall be, what my son. Then that's more things too. Let me get that. Yeah, John chapter. Yeah, that's why you got to be received of Him. That's why He's the only way. John chapter 1 verse 12. It says, "But as many have received him, to them He gave power to become the sons of Yahweh, or the sons of the Most High, sons of God." Yeah, man. That's just is what it is too, man. But yeah, man, that's just what it is. But just like it is, because honestly, it's the same dynamic, man. Because there's no life without them, man. Because it's like like now because I we kind of live in time that like that, like I mentioned, like I'm just using it as an example, but like as in time, like the mother gods worship, like the divine feminine worship, like the whole feminist thing, that nature, with Jeremiah 31 and 22 and Isaiah 3 and 12, things of that nature. That's why we got a lot of our sisters, even among other nations too, because other nations do as well. But I mentioned our people, because that's the most thing right now, like the whole independent and don't need a man type of thing. But deep down they do, though, because even this lesson, let me hit this and second Edges real quick, man, because it's the same dynamic, man, because it's like the same, like that there's no life without them, man. That's why, because Paul said, listen, the woman was created for the man, like that's why I even said, like, the Most High, Yahushua doesn't separate them, because you're one flesh, man. So they're really created for the man, just like the Most High. Just like the man was created for the Most High Yahushua, man. It's all that domino effect. That's why 1 Corinthians 11 says what it says, man. I think 1 Corinthians says what 11 says what it says, man. Because honestly, man, a lot of times when you see most of these whores in real life, online, on the streets, man, like a lot of the times they let me get this too, man. Let me get this second address real quick, man. Or women like that, because whores is not even just like having sex with a bunch of people, but just that that mentality, that the self will, that independent mentality, that that's just is what it is, man. But it's all a reflection of how like how we're doing our God, man. Jake, how we are acting towards our God, man. Honestly, how the men are acting towards our God. But yeah, man. So let me grab this second address real quick, though. Yeah. Where is that at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I remember it being on this side, but it's all good if I can't. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Second Ezra 16, verse 49. It says, like as a whore envieth at a right honest virtuous woman. Yeah. So because a lot of times, man, we see those, like, most of those times, like, those women out there, man, like, that's whores, or had that have whores mentality. Because the whores not just having sex with a bunch of people or being sexually promiscuous or sleeping with a bunch of people. That's not this your mentality. It's being self-will. That's why, we played, like, is like, it says Israel played the harlot, man. Like, constant. There's a bunch of, like, scriptures going to spiritual adultery, things of that nature. That's really what it is. That's why Wisdom of Solomon says, listen, beginning to worship idols was like spiritual adultery, things of that nature, man. But as the Most High Yahushua's wife, man, honestly, like, that's what it is. What it is. But a lot of times too, like, it says, like, or envy at the right honest woman, because there's a lot of women, like, that look and envy, like, what you call them, or they might not say it, but subconsciously when they say, like, oh, I don't need a man, or independent, things of that nature. But a lot of times they're alone. So when they're alone at night, they wish they had a man sleeping, like, sleeping with them, or like, how men do, like, when they like, sleeping with their wives, had their arm, like, cuddle them, not cuddle, but holding them at night, protecting them. They wish they had that, and they look at a woman, like, that's like, that's been married for years and years and years, or worth a man years and years and years, and she delights in him, a virtuous woman, that Proverbs 31 woman. Like, they look at her with the same, but they wish they had that. They're envious of that, honestly. But and you do got some that they just don't care. They just do what they do. But subconsciously, they know they were made. That's what they made for. Just like, people, like, just like men, like, they do that. But there's that void missing. Is that the Most High Yahushua, man? It's like, you're doing all you will, things of that nature. But at the end of the day, that's why May said what he says. Like, they still got that void missing. It's no different from, like, we just read with the whore, envious, righteous and virtuous woman, man. Because I'm speaking, like, spiritually as well. Jeremiah 6:2, man. It's just like the nation, man. Just like, just like, honestly, you reach all these levels of that's why, got people, like, commit suicide, man, because there's that's a big reason why, because, like, there's a void missing. It not even say if you in the word, you might feel like that, because Yahushua was sorrowful unto death. That means he was thinking about it, like, yo, man, but he wasn't going to do it. But like the shout to brother assembly, the firstborn says, like, listen, a godly man is just going to ask, like, like the Most High, like he's going to ask the Most High just to take his life, like Moses did, Elijah did, Tobit did, yeah, he's just gonna they're just gonna ask for that. But also too, Wisdom of Solomon 1:12, it says, don't do that, don't take destruction out there, in your own hands. But pretty much saying, yeah, man, because there's a void missing, man. So it's the same dynamic, man, honestly. So that's what really it is, what it is, man. But yeah, man, there's no life without them, man. Being, like, that's why I know. Let me end it with this, man. With let's go to Exodus 4:22, man, because yeah, man, that's all. Like, that's what the Most High Yahushua wants, man. Because man, he said, listen, I don't take no pleasure in him that died, man. Because Most High ain't rigid. He's not out there. Listen, I'm just going to kill a bunch of people today. Like, listen, if I have to, because y'all, I had to bring that judgment on y'all. But listen, what he's saying, Ezekiel 18 and 1 Peter 3, 2 Peter 3, and Wisdom of Solomon 11 or 13, I think it's 13 or 11. Like, no, I'd rather men y'all live, but y'all not, but y'all just not gonna do what y'all want to do. So I'm gonna have to bring that judgment down. But yeah, man. But Exodus 4:22 says, and thus and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel my son, even my firstborn. So yeah, man, you want his sons to come back. So man, honestly, man, by his mercies you aren't consumed, man. Because a lot of times the opportunity that the Most High Yahushua gave us, man, just this showing his word, man, we don't even deserve it, man. I know I don't deserve it at all. Like, even shoot, seriously, man. That's why by his mercies we aren't consumed, man. But yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.